Did you know about the position of Mistress of the Robes at the British Royal Court? Until 1901, the lady-in-waiting responsible for the Queen's clothing and jewellery was appointed by the government and changed with it. However, after the death of Queen Victoria, this practice ceased. For instance, Queen Elizabeth II had only 2 mistresses of the robes over her more than 70-year reign. Being in charge of the royal wardrobe is a highly prestigious title, reserved for a lady-in-waiting who holds the title of Duchess. She oversees the regent's attire and jewellery, schedules the ladies-in-waiting for state ceremonies, and defines their duties. As you might have guessed, this position was occupied by very wealthy ladies, possessing not only impeccable manners, but also extensive collections of jewellery. Today, we will talk about the earrings of Duchess Eileen Sutherland, who served as Mistress of the Robes at Queen Mary of Teck's court from 1916 to 1921. The lovely Lady Eileen was the wife of one of Britain's wealthiest aristocrats, Duke George Sutherland. This titled couple led the income rankings among landowning families in the United Kingdom. They owned Dunrobin Castle in Scotland, Sutton Place Estate in Surrey, and Thatched House Cottage in London, now the residence of Princess Alexandra of Kent. During World War I, the Duchess served as a nurse in a Red Cross hospital. In the interwar years, the couple was actively involved in public service and charity work. But let's return to Lady Eileen's earrings. This dazzling pair of Art Deco jewellery is encrusted with diamonds and adorned with 3 pearl drops. The Duchess was first photographed wearing them on November 13, 1925, at a carnival ball in the Albert Hall. The photo features the former Mistress of the Robes alongside the Prince of Wales, a close friend of Duke Sutherland, and Lady Ednam, the Duke's sister. Together with her husband, who was serving as the first chairman of the British Film Institute, Eileen attended the opening ceremony of Parliament in 1934. The guests at Westminster Palace were struck by the beauty of her diamond and pearl earrings. This exquisite jewellery pair complemented the Duchess's Belle Epoque diamond tiara and diamond Riviere necklace. The same jewellery set was worn by the former Mistress of the Robes to Queen Mary for a series of portraits taken by the English photographer Cecil Beaton. In 1937, Duchess Sutherland remained true to her signature diamond look at the coronation of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon. Notably, the ducal couple was captured in colour during the coronation celebrations, a distinction not afforded to all guests of such a grand event. Lady Eileen continued to wear her diamond and pearl earrings at numerous events over the following years. This elegant pair was featured not only with the Belle Epoque diamond tiara, but also with other tiaras and bandeaus. After the outbreak of World War II, the couple retreated to Dunrobin Castle in Scotland, where Eileen Sutherland passed away in 1943. The couple had no children. The Duke remarried in 1944, with Claire Josephine O'Brien becoming his second wife. The new Duchess frequently adorned herself with the diamond legacy of her predecessor, including the Belle Epoque tiara and the diamond Riviere necklace. However, the fate of the unique earrings remains unknown, as they were stolen from the Duke's home in Jamaica in 1954. After George Sutherland's death in 1963, his second wife inherited the vast family estates and the jewelry collection. It is known that the diamond necklace was neither stolen nor auctioned. Hence, collectors believe that the necklace is in the possession of the current Earl of Sutherland. And let me tell you about this necklace. It consists of 20 large cushion-cut diamonds set in a Riviere design, 2 sections of a smaller Riviere necklace adorned with a total of 29 cushion-cut diamonds, and a pair of diamond earrings, each featuring a cushion-shaped rhombus. The 20 diamonds in open-back collet settings are crafted to allow natural light to pass through, enhancing their brilliance. According to the family, the diamonds were part of a collection of jewels given by Queen Marie Antoinette to the first Duchess of Sutherland, wife of the then British ambassador to France when the Duchess was leaving Paris during the height of the Revolution. However, there is another claim that the diamonds originally were part of the infamous Affair of the Diamond Necklace, which was brought to London by Monsieur de la Motte and purchased by the first Duke of Sutherland for his wife, the 19th Countess of Sutherland, in the 1780s. Although none of the connections to Queen Marie Antoinette have been confirmed, they have been mentioned in the press for decades. The first fully documented owner of the necklace was Harriet Leveson Gower, the second Duchess of Sutherland. As Mistress of the Robes, she wore the diamond riviere on her head during Queen Victoria's coronation in 1838, as depicted by C.R. Leslie. Although the next Duchess of Sutherland also served as Mistress of the Robes to Queen Victoria, she was never portrayed wearing the diamond riviere. It was, however, worn by the scandalous second wife of the third Duke, Duchess Blair, for a portrait in 1890. Later, the diamond riviere was likely worn by the fourth Duchess of Sutherland, when she was the canopy bearer at the coronation of King George V in 1911. The fifth Duchess was Mistress of the Robes to Queen Mary between 1916 and 1920, while the Duchess of Devonshire was the wife of the Viceroy of Canada, and likely wore the diamond riviere with her Belle Epoque tiara at several court events, though less frequently due to wartime austerity measures. By the 1930s, the Duchess had used additional diamonds to expand the diamond riviere, which was worn by Cecil Beaton for a series of portraits. Throughout the 1950s and 1960s, the diamond riviere was exhibited several times by the Duke and Duchess of Sutherland, most notably at the Ageless Diamond exhibition at Christie's. Today, this magnificent piece is housed in the Victoria and Albert Museum, where it remains on display for all to admire. But beyond the earrings and the necklace, there was also a tiara. The tiara, richly adorned with diamonds arranged in a row of bows, exhibits an Art Deco silhouette, but features Belle Epoque design elements. It might be a version of the tiara worn by the fourth Duchess of Sutherland when she served as the canopy bearer at the coronation of King George V in 1911. The Duchess was first photographed wearing the tiara at a carnival ball with the Prince of Wales and Lady Ednam in 1925. She was also seen wearing the tiara at the State Opening of Parliament in 1934. In 1937, the Duchess wore the Belle Epoque diamond tiara at the coronation of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. The fate of the Belle Epoque diamond tiara is unknown, as few images of the Duchess wearing it survive from the early 1950s onwards. It is quite possible that the tiara fell victim to the aforementioned thefts. The Sutherland necklace with rubies, diamonds, and pearls. This elegant necklace, crafted in 1849, features a fringe of 21 graduated pear-shaped natural grey pearls, each suspended from an old-cut diamond collet, complementing a diamond ribbon. The ribbon intertwines with a ruby choker. The choker is adorned with 12 button-shaped natural grey pearls set in gold. These pearls, dated around 1780, once belonged to Marie Antoinette, the last Queen of France, whose name is synonymous with extreme extravagance, the height of the French Revolution, and her execution by guillotine in 1793 for treason. These luxurious pearls were gifted by Marie Antoinette to Lady Sutherland, Elizabeth Leveson Gower, wife of the British ambassador Lord George Leveson Gower, for safekeeping. It is believed that Lady Elizabeth, Countess of Sutherland, assisted King Louis XVI and his family during their ill-fated escape from France in June 1791. While Marie Antoinette was imprisoned at the Feuillants convent, without clothes, money, or anything, even without a purse, she had to rely on the charity of friends. The British ambassadress, Lady Sutherland, who had a son the same age as the Dauphin, sent them clothes and linen. Reportedly, this was the last act of kindness shown to the doomed queen. Before Lady Sutherland's departure in the hasty evacuation of the embassy in August 1792, Marie Antoinette entrusted Lady Sutherland with a bag of pearls and diamonds for safekeeping. Anyone caught with these jewels faced severe punishment. However, the wife of the British ambassador had diplomatic immunity and was one of the few people the Queen could trust to return the jewels upon her escape, a plan that never materialized. The diamonds were later turned into the Sutherland diamond necklace, and the pearls were set to commemorate the wedding between Lady Elizabeth's grandson, George Granville William Sutherland Leveson Gower, and Anne Hay Mackenzie on June 20th, 1849. Which piece of jewelry do you like the most? Leave your comments.